Well, hello, folks. Rick Sexton here. I know this is strange to see me not doing my interview show, but apparently Max here has some very important message to share with all of you here. So, Max, do take the floor.
Family meta travelers of our little crazy piece of the universe. I come bearing a extremely important message based off of personal experience and some rather important information given to me from some friends along with the Lost Souls group. There have been recent sightings and reports of meta travelers as well as hybrids, folk who are like me, who are half animal, half bipedal, or morphical, to say the least. Those cases have been have been related to a troubling amount of activity involving kidnappings, trafficking, organ harvesting, to say the least. It's been bad.
Wait, that's something that's been going on?
These actively, yes.
Really? I had no
All
idea that.
these recent all these recent missing cases of all these meta travelers and such. They've recently been tracked down by me and some associates that have been led to a street gang
Oh,
working for some larger party.
really? So this is actually uh, unbelievable that this is going on in our streets today, and no one has ever been aware of it.
I could assume why, because these people who call themselves the Hounds, they equip themselves very well to be dealing with metahumans and hybrids such as me, you, and others we hold close and dear to our hearts as friends and family. They've come, they have an arsenal dedicated to locating, separation, and at the end of the day, I wouldn't exactly say extermination, but experimentation of all these innocent people without their consent at all. Some of them have been proved fruitful for their efforts. Others have others haven't been so lucky.
And how did you come across this knowledge in the first place?
How did I come across this?
Yeah.
It's more so been with a recent encounter where I've found myself underneath the scalpel from one of these cold-hearted bastards, to say the least. If it wasn't for some friends of mine that I live with back home at the Ridge, let's just say I wouldn't be here today.
Well, I'm happy that you are here today and that you have such dedicated friends that are willing to risk their lives to save you.
One of them isn't exactly all in one at the moment, like me and another friend of mine.
Hmm.
They were recently comatose after putting all their effort in from all those. They had to essentially expend themselves using all the energy they had into overworking and eventually finding themselves into a coma because of the suppression rounds these gang members used on them.
Suppression rounds.
I don't know I don't know what I don't know much about these, but from what I've heard from my associates so far, these specialized bullets have an engraving in the tips of the rounds that suppressed one's aura or chi or energy to which powers the typical metahuman strength or ability or magic or such. It makes it difficult for them to move, sometimes to even breathe.
So
This is the sort of efforts they put them. This is the sort of efforts these hounds put the effort into to take these people off the streets unwillingly.
So they actually have like anti-meta weaponry.
Exactly.
I thought stuff like that would have been
the
considered
worst part-
illegal to own.
The worst part about all this, they could go for anyone you know.
Really?
These sort of people, if they find you, they will find who associates themselves with you, and they will track them down no matter what. These people are hungry to discover a sort of knowledge that not even they should know. Not anybody should know.
Well, this group sounds very dangerous. Who knows how long they've been around without the knowledge of the people. Are you sure that coming forward with this is a good idea? That what if someone who's connected sees this and maybe tries to come after you?
Let them.
Wow.
I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm doing this for a friend that I hold near and dear to my heart. The same person who put their energy into rescuing me that one evening. If they want to take me, I'm not going down without a fucking fight.
Wow.
I'm gonna make sure I'm ready for that, and I'm gonna make sure I'm ready for that time.
Well, very noble words. And what do you have to say to the people about this? Those that may be affected, those who might end up becoming a victim.
After hearing this information, if you believe you or a loved one, friend or family is in danger of this sort of group or organization or shadow organization, you need to act accordingly. Evacuate whatever building, home, or complex you find yourself in and get to higher safety. These people don't fuck around. They will find the people you love. You, everyone associated with you, and if they match their quota, they as sure as hell aren't gonna make sure you leave. They're wherever they take you, in one piece or at all, they will tear you down and take what makes you tick to use for their own sick, disgusting fucking gains. These people are not people to be reasoned with. These are the sort of people that need to be lined up against a wall and executed via firing squad. These are the same people that don't deserve a fucking right in the matter of they should be executed or not. These are the people you need to genuinely fear or man the fuck up and take them down.
Well,
That's
Max,
all I have to say.
thank you for coming on and sharing this news and making us aware of what's going on in our world today. Hopefully everyone watching stays safe and keep their families safe, and those that wish to rally against these people do so. As this is an injustice that must be come to light and be dealt with.